In the news today, leadership advice from a pilot turned candidate for Oregon governor.
Oregonians, right?
Yeah.
I want them to be able to trust government and know that it's not going to be an impediment to them. It's going to be an enabler to let them go and reach that dream they might have.
And a political forum streamed on the Grande Live. It's practically political this week, only on your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by... What does it mean to be a good leader? As someone in leadership positions myself, this is a question I ask pretty constantly. And this week, I got the opportunity to learn a little more about leadership from Wooldrige, a candidate for Oregon governor, and he said that good leadership boils down to these 4 traits.
The first one is competence between each other. You know, you show you're competent to do something, especially in a business. The second one is that character, the integrity. Third C is commitment. If you're working in a work environment, you as the boss, you as an employee are both committed. You have the commitment to get things done. Fourth thing is consistency. If you're not consistent, either as the boss or as the wingman, then you lose, that trust starts to break down.
Greg was the 3-time commander of the Blue Angels, a U.S. Navy flight group that travels all across the world and does recruitment through awesome feats of aerodynamics. And now he's bringing his leadership skills he learned with the Angels to the political arena and running for the governor of Oregon. And how will he bring these leadership skills to Oregon politics?
And a lot of times government tampers that down, that ability to reach for that gold ring, to feel like you can be exceptional. And that's where government needs to back away, peel the red tape, and allow folks to seek their dreams.
But how will this affect Eastern Oregon? I asked him.
What I see in Eastern Oregon, what I see in Southern Oregon, what I see in the areas away from the Willamette Valley is people are, quite frankly, in a little bit of a distress. It seems like they're having a hard time making the connection between stewardship of the environment, of the beauty that we have here in Oregon, at the same time, being able to get people to work. We need to find a way to marry that together, and I see that especially in Eastern Oregon.
To learn more about Greg, watch the rest of his interview on Coffee with Will on the Grande Live. Like this story, share it along, and get entered into the Grande Live March drawing for a La Baby Cakes gift card. This story was brought to you by... And speaking of politics, did you know that there's more than just one candidate for U.S. Senate Position 2? That's Greg Walden's position. There's 11 candidates, in fact, and 9 of those 11 candidates are going to be in one place, March 22nd at the Grande Middle School for a forum. Kathy McGuire is a member of the Union County Progressive and the Union County Democrats, organizations dedicated to getting people to talk about local politics right here in our valley.
It's important to know what is happening not only in the country, but what issues rural counties in the 2nd Congressional District are facing. We've seen lately with some of the elections going on around the country that your vote does matter.
But the forum isn't just going to be progressives and Democrats, she said. There will be 7 Democrats, but there's also going to be 1 independent and 1 Republican candidate. And their goal, she said, will be to get all of these options in one room so the voter can decide.
I think it's important for citizens to be informed, and the more informed they are, the better decision making they can have.
You can't make it? That's okay. The forum will actually be live streamed on the Grande Live, so you can tune in with your phone or computer. Like this story? Share it along and get entered into our March drawing for a La Baby Cakes gift card. This story was brought to you by... And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. Politics galore, and who brings these political progress reports to you?
Grand Ronde Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything Too Digital, EONI, Loveland Funeral Chapel, and Med Transport.
Be sure to like and share the video and tune into La Grande Live for more local content. I'm Will Bowman.